Hello besties and welcome back. So today is super exciting. We are doing a reading vlog for these three gorgeous books, the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. This video is going to be spoilers for the first two books. So if you have not read these and don't want it spoiled, skip ahead. So I will have the timestamp here where I get into A Curse for True Love, which this one is going to be spoiler free. Just a reminder, because I don't want to be responsible if you hear a spoiler when I am warning you multiple times. Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After are going to have full spoilers. If you are here for the Curse for True Love spoiler-free section, you can skip ahead to this time. And yeah, this is your warning. You have been warned that there are spoilers in this video. I have already read these two books, the first and second one. I read them in February, I think. But I'm rereading them so I can prepare for the release of A Curse for True Love. I already know parts of the series, but I had forgotten a lot of it. It's me. This is your last reminder that this video is full spoiler from this time until this time. We are doing spoilers for Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, and then once we get to The Curse of True Love, it is spoiler free. So if you want to just watch that part, skip to. I'm on page 46 and Evangeline just got out of the Stone and Marisol, her sister, and Luz. I just can't stand them. I feel like I remember a good amount of this book, but not like the details, you know, like I kind of forgot she turned to stone. But I did remember that I did not like Marisol and Luz. I have been having a rough day, had a full-on mental breakdown for like an hour and cried the whole hour, so we're doing great. I think I'm just gonna sit and binge this book, even though I'm in the mood to do nothing but rot on TikTok. I just got to the part where she kisses Apollo and then Jax kind of like whisks her out of there, which we love him. I feel like I don't really remember much of this book, but I remember more of the second one, and the second one was definitely my favorite, so yeah. Okay, I don't vibe with Marisol, and I just have bad vibes about her, and the things she do just are sus, but I can't remember what her deal was. Like, I can't remember why she acted this way, so I'm intrigued to refigure it out. Also, I love how big the font is in this book. I feel like I'm flying through this book. Quick little update. I am on page 150. I just got to the part where Apollo and Evangeline meet for the second time and he like proposes to her, which like obviously like her saying yes is like, girl, you've met twice, but like since they're like cursed with love or whatever it is, I get it and it's kind of cute, you know? That's my update. I love this book, but I just feel like I'm not super connected. Like I just feel like the world's not like clicking in my head. I kind of think it's her writing. I don't know. Hi, little update. I'm on page 149. This is not going well. I don't reread books often. Like I feel like I've only ever reread one book before, and that's Dance of Thieves, and that was because I like didn't really understand it. The second time I tried to read it, I read the Kiss of Deception series first, so, and then I read it. But this, I'm just like not motivated to read this book, and I'm like kind of nervous because I tried to plan it out perfectly to where I'd finish the second one and then could go out the day the third one comes out and get it and then read it, but I don't think I'm gonna have the second one finished by then. I hope I will. I'm gonna try, but I really want to finish this tomorrow. I mean, I'm just having a hard time. Like, I didn't necessarily want to reread it, but I kind of felt like I had to because I don't remember a lot about this series, because I think I read it back in like January, February, and since the second one ended on such a cliffhanger, I wanted to just like rebuild my knowledge of the series, and I'm glad I'm doing it, but I'm just like not I'm just having a hard time getting into this book. Hopefully gonna read for a bit now. I guess I've just been busy too, so I haven't been able to read as much. It's like so cute, but like weird reading about her and Apollo, because he's like, I'm sorry, my heart. I wish I could have made this more private for us. I don't know. It's just like the idea of them is cute, and like he like likes her so much, obviously, because he's like cursed, but like minus the curse it would be cute. But it's just funny. I'm like, obviously I love Jax because she was like thinking about him in the back of her mind. She's like, she still didn't see Jax in the crowd. Love him. Evangeline didn't want to think this proposal was Jax doing. Girl, you've met him once. You've literally met this man once, and doesn't some poison, I can't remember. I think some like poison happens, and then like everyone except her gets sick, and then Apollo gets sick or cursed. Hello. I don't think I've read since I updated. Page 184. Something just clicked. I just remembered part of like the plot. I think it's more in the second one, where they go to like find these like keys or gems, but they're doing the first one now where the lady like let him in after Evangeline kissed her cheek. I don't really remember how this went down. Hey, so I made it to page 269, and so Evangeline just killed Apollo, and her and Jax are getting blamed for it, so now they're gonna start working together to find the murderer. I remember that he isn't actually dead, but I don't really remember what they all do to go and find him. I know they like talk to Chaos, the vampire, but I thought that was more in the second book when they went to see Chaos. Why am I saying that like that? We'll see. Okay, I have like 60 pages left. We're at the part where they're leaving Chaos's, and Jax got bit by Luce. I forgot about this. So now Evangeline is like trying to prevent him from changing into a vampire. Crazy stuff. I think I thought this happened in the second one, so the second one must be more about like the keys and stuff, I think. Okay, we're about to go to the reveal where he is alive. Okay, why did I think it ended with Apollo waking up? It ended with the door opening, I think in the library. I don't remember how that happened. Okay, I just thought I'd pop in an update. I finished Once Upon a Broken Heart yesterday. My rating's staying the same as the first time I read it, a 4-star. I love these characters so much, and this world's just so magical. Not a 5-star, didn't get the feelings, so yeah. I've started The Ballad of Never After. I'm only 30 pages in, so let's continue reading. Okay, we just met the new prince who's taking over for Apollo, and I forgot that it was Luce in like the prince's place or whatever. I forgot it was Luce. Oh my gosh, I should have put it together with the name, but I just remembered once they revealed it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are at the part where she is fighting the vampire transformation. This part's really interesting because like you can just kind of see like how Jax like actually cares about her, you know, because he like doesn't want her to be a vampire, obviously. Hey, so I hit a 50% mark, which I just love these books because they are just so fast paced, like, and the font's big, so I'm just like zooming through it. Page 202, we are at the part where they're at what's it called? I can't remember the like name of like the house, but Lala's wedding. We are there. I remember there's one part that I remember where Jax and her like stay at a house and it's his like family's house type thing. Like I don't know how to explain it in like the right words, but I remembered that and I was trying to remember if it was this series, and I think it is. I don't remember like anything about this series, let's be real, but I don't remember what goes down at the wedding and if Evangeline's thoughts to find the stones here worked or not, so we will see. Probably won't read much more tonight, maybe for like a half hour. I wanted to hit page 250 today. We'll see if that happens. I'm on page 256 and Evangeline just killed Petra. I always feel like so scared when I say like massive spoilers like that. Hopefully people listen to the warning, you know? And then Jax came, like he always does. He held her. Jax was crushing her to his chest. He held her like a secret. Love him. If I was brave enough to annotate books and write in them, that would be underlined. I swear I go in different places throughout the day. This is just where I read, so that's where I film. I swear I go places. Sometimes. But I'm on page 280. I like have to finish this book tonight, which I think should totally be doable since it is so fast-paced and big font, because the book comes out tomorrow. I have plans to be at Barnes & Noble right when they open and get it, because my pre-order isn't coming till Friday when the book releases on a Tuesday. I'm like, I'm not gonna wait those extra days. I'm just gonna go to Barnes and buy it and then return the other one. So that's what we're doing. I think I have like a little over 100 pages left, but we're at the point where they're at Jax's old manor, and like I remembered he is a part of like the Valor family or whatever, but I don't remember his tie. I think he was like the fourth sibling. No, he was the archer, I think. But I don't really remember how that worked out. I think I was confused by that, so I'm definitely excited to learn more and actually understand it. I forgot about this part where freaking Jax is like, I want to use the stones to go back and see Donatello. Bruh, shut up. Oh my god, I just remembered because Jax kept saying that she won't remember, and I remember when you use the stones or something, it wipes your memories. Oh my god. I gotta keep reading. They are about to open the arch. I don't remember exactly what happens, but all I know is it's bad. I've already read this, but I'm still scared and anxious. I did not remember that part that Chaos was Castor. Oh my gosh. I did not remember that either. I mean, when you go down there with a vampire who's had his way to bite people locked up for years, and you're a human, you know, it's kind of given that he's gonna bite you. There is nothing of equal value to me. Oh my god. How did I not remember this? Apollo. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. Okay, I have a prediction for book 3. Apollo is a fate since he took her memories. And why did I think we got what the apples meant in book 2? But I still don't know. That I don't have any ideas for. Look what I have! I'm not moving until I finish this book. Oh my god. Do you guys know what it means when there's names on the front chapters? Because I do. It means double POV. We are getting Jack's perspective in this book. I think I'm gonna pass away. Genuinely. Because that's what it means when they put the names. All the other ones haven't had names. No. I don't want to be in his head. He's dirty. He's a brat. Where's Jax? If we don't get Jax's perspective, but we get Apollo's. I'm only on page 26, but it's kind of difficult to read because
it was a little hard to read because of what happened in the last book.
Okay, I thought we were just getting somewhere and going in a direction I liked, but no, I'm confused now. Okay, I'm even more confused now, but look. Okay, I am halfway through now, page 214. Nothing too much has really happened. We're just trying to like work through what happened in the last book. Nothing huge plot-wise. I mean, it's just like kind of little stuff, so good though. There is no way. No way. I love you, Stephanie Garber. Okay, there's been this one character who I can't decide if I like or not, and from what I just read, I don't know. I read one thing on one page, I'm like, yeah, I like her. And then now, in a different perspective, I'm like, ooh, I don't like her. I don't know what to think. Okay, I'm almost to page 300, and literally Apollo, I can't even stand him. He's such just like a brat. Someone is taking him to something that's gonna help him. We'll see if it does. And he goes, it's ugly. Like, bro, shut up. You asked for this, and then you're just gonna talk crap? God, what the actual hell? I'm like sweating, I'm stressed. Oh my god, I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I have like 50 pages left, but I need a break because it's so intense. Okay, I'm about to finish it. I have one chapter left, the epilogue, and then like bonus stuff. My bookmarks literally gushers. Good. The way she ended it kind of sets up. It just says other stories were brewing in the magnificent north. Hello and welcome to the wrap-up section for this reading vlog. So in today's vlog we read the entire Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So Once Upon a Broken Heart, the first book in the series, I ended up giving this a 4-star. I think that was the same rating I gave it the first time around, but I really liked this book. I did have kind of a hard time getting into it though. I don't know why, but something about it I had a hard time getting into. I feel like it was the same the first time I read it too. I just feel like the plot wasn't as intense or good as it is in the rest of the series. It was still a good book and I love the characters. Kind of like the setting at first was a little but then later on the setting gets better. This one is definitely a good book, but it's just not a favorite for me. A good way to start the series though. And then the second book, The Ballad of Never After, I ended up giving this a 4.5 stars on my first time and my second time reading this. I loved this one. The romance is incredible and there's just so many scenes in this book that like stick with me and that I love so much. I love the plot of this one. It was so interesting and I remember the first time reading it, I didn't see like any of it coming really, but this one's probably my favorite out of the series. The plot is incredible. The characters are incredible. You meet so many new people and it is just so interesting. There's just so much going on in this book. It is so action-packed. Maybe we'll bump her up to a 5-star. The first time I think I gave it 4.5. The second time we'll go with 5. And then we have A Curse for True Love. This is the third and final book, question mark. I will say she kind of set it up for another spin-off series maybe. Nothing like huge happened or really happened, but kind of just like her wording at the end kind of implied that there's gonna be more, which I'm not mad about. I have no clue who or what it's gonna be about. But this one, I think I'm gonna go with a 4. I don't know. I haven't totally picked yet. It's in between a 4 and like a 4.5. I think we're gonna go with a 4.25. This one, I was really expecting this to be like a 5-6 star read, but I will say it kind of let me down just a tiny bit. It wasn't super action-packed. I thought there was gonna be like more twists and turns to the story. The plot was definitely still interesting, but it wasn't as dangerous and adventurous as the rest of the books, and I went into it thinking that there was gonna be more like plot twist, actions, adventures, all of that. But it was a fantastic conclusion. I loved how this wrapped up. I just feel like we got what we wanted with the ending, you know? It was like hard to read at first because of how the second book ended, but it was so good. I loved this. The way it ended was so good. There's just so many characters in this who you've got to love, who you hate. The world is just so cool. You like go to new parts of the world and it is so interesting. And this was a great conclusion. I guess I thought it'd be a little more action-packed than it was, but that is totally okay because it was still a fantastic conclusion.
Hi, it's me. One other thing about this book that I forgot to mention was I just feel like there's some loose ends. Like, not huge ones, but I'm just like, there's like a good 3, 4, 5 characters that I'm like, what happened with them? Like, where are they now? How did their story end? Like, I feel like I'm questioning what happened with them because they just kind of dropped off the face of the earth a little bit, you know? So that is one thing where I feel like there's loose threads. Like, I'm sitting here editing this and I'm like, what happened with so-and-so? Like, I'm just thinking about it and wondering what happened with them. That's one thing. Like I said, though, I do kind of feel like it was hinted at that there's going to be like a spin-off or something. So maybe we'll get answers in that. I don't know. We'll see.
So that is this reading vlog of the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. If you want more like reading vlogs like this where I read series, let me know down below and let me know what series you want to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.